Gary, I didn't pick probably the best morning weather-wise to come down, but I know you're very happy to see all the rain.
Yeah, look, we're happy to see rain down here. We haven't got much there of late, so I have a couple of runners the weekend that wants it soft, so hopefully we'll get enough rain for that now.
This season, only one runner, one winner. I'll get to that in a second. Last season, 22 runners, 8 winners, 36% strike rate. That's incredible. Could you believe it yourself even?
No, not really. Look, sure, it was a great year, yeah. Look, the horses were healthy and they were a very nice bunch of horses too, and they all came together, and I had a good bunch of fillies now, and they all worked well together, so that was a big difference. So.
Just to run through a couple of them, I suppose the standout one was the Walk in the Park filly, Chosen Comrade, who won very easy in Boris House the day he had a double. She was sold then to Peter Fatty, has won a bumper in Tipperary under John Gleeson, and then only just under 2 weeks ago won her maiden hurdle in Limerick.
Yeah, look, it was great, yeah. No, she was a very nice filly from day one. She was a well-bred filly, homebred from here, and she was broke early and tipped away, and she, going to Burris, look, we were expecting her to do something like that, and now that she's gone on for Peter Fatty to win her bumper and maiden hurdle, it looks good, yeah, it looks good.
A horse that won on the same day as well, who looked even more impressive. We haven't seen him on the track yet. Dan Skelton has him, and I know you mentioned Dan was here a couple of weeks ago and he said that he's going very well, just waiting for the rain, which is thankfully coming. Moments in Time, a son of Kingston Hill. This was a very impressive winner on the day, and I spoke to you that day on it, and you weren't surprised by his performance, weren't you?
No, look, he had his homework at home, was doing it really well, so we...
Gary, just pick that back up. We had to stop because of the rain. You even said you've never heard rain as heavy as that off the roof.
No, it's a tough day down here at the minute, but sure, look, we'll battle away through it, so we will.
You mentioned me before we stopped there, Moments in Time. We hope to see him out in the next couple of weeks for Dan Skelton.
Dan was saying when he was over, just waiting on a bit of rain, and the minute the ground gets soft, he's ready to rock. So.
Run through a few of the others that you saw last year. Hidden Fortune. He was an impressive winner.
Yeah, she's over with Dan Skelton as well, and just waiting on the rain as well, so she's ready to fire there anytime soon as well. So.
And My Right Hand Man, bought by Tom Lacey.
Yeah, he's grand. He was a grand Walk in the Park horse. I haven't heard much about him now, so we'll see how he get on. I'll be talking to Tom maybe in November at the sale, see how he's going.
True Harmony.
True Harmony was a Mahler horse. He was bought by Seamus Neville over the road, and just says he's flying away there at the minute anyhow.
Loaded and Locked, who had won for you, and I seen has won his bumper in Worcester for Emma Lavelle.
Yeah, he was a grand horse. He actually won a 5-year-old for me in Ballindennis, and fairness, Jerry Hogan bought him on the day at the sales in Cheltenham, and he turned out he won a bumper really well there the other day, so it's great, yeah.
And of course, Gary, as I mentioned at the start, one runner this season and an impressive winner. He battled it out with Paddy Turley's horse, Rattling Home, son of El Salvador, and has now been bought by Dan Skelton.
Yeah, look, he was a lovely big horse. He's a big 17 hands horse, and we went the whole way to Port Rush, a 5-hour journey, so we weren't going to waste our time going there, but yeah, he was a lovely big horse. We bought him as a foal off people over the road here, so yeah, look, it's lovely. Dan Skelton bought him there private there last week, so it's great. Ryan Mann and Dan.
And this weekend then you have some nice 4-year-olds to run over the next few weeks, I suppose.
Yeah, I have a good few there. There's probably 4 or 5 there to run over the next few weeks, and look, there are a few real nice horses among it. There's a Night-O-Ho horse there for Sunday for Rackhannon. He goes really well.
My Word is Goods. I know he's a horse that you held in high regard, and you still do. He disappointed in his first run, but obviously something was amiss that day, and I know you're very confident ahead of that run in the next week or two.
Yeah, he's a lovely big son of Poet's Word, and yeah, very confident. He just got nothing went right on him on the day. He just never showed up for some reason, but he's back there now, and he'll probably go to Dromahane next Sunday. And look, I think a lot of them, yeah.
Big team of 3-year-olds. These ones that we can see around us are all fillies.
Yeah.
Strong team of those, and you're very happy with what you have.
Yeah, look, we bought a lot of 3-year-olds again this year. We invested big. Look, sure, yeah, everything at the minute seems to be going the right road, and there's a grand bunch of horses here, and they're all doing everything grand at the minute anyway. So,
looking back at last season, You'd only, in the previous seasons, you'd only trained 2-3 winners, 8 last season. What was the difference? Is it better quality type of horse you have?
Probably, yeah. Probably for the first few seasons, I probably only had 10 or 12 horses in training, and then it built it up to 20. And probably last season we had 35 there, or that, and so this year we have more again. So probably a better quality of horse as well. Like so.
How did this all happen? How did it begin for you? You worked for Mick Murphy only down the road for many years, and then how did you end up going out by yourself?
Yeah, look, I was with Michael Murphy and Ashley Murphy there for a long time, and we worked together for a long time, and kind of just came to the end of the road where I wanted to train a few of myself, and bumped into Francis Whelan one day, and he was looking for someone to train 2 or 3 pointers. We didn't think we'd get to 40 now or anything, but look, it's built the way the ladder, gone up the ladder a good bit. So.
Great facilities you have here then as well.
Yeah, look, it's all on our doorstep. We put in a gallop here and put in a schooling strip, and kept improving the job there over the last couple of years, so it's great, yeah, great.
And you have plenty of staff, which is obviously very important when you have 40 plus horses.
Yeah, look, I'm very lucky with staff at the minute. There's a chap here with me from the beginning, Ruby, he'd be the backbone of the whole thing, and Mon has been here from the beginning, and Dara Higgins comes in there for school, and Shane O'Rourke, Millie and Owen and Ryan, they're all here every day when they can get here, and look, we're great, yeah, look, we're going grand.
And of course I mentioned for your little shadow here as well, Robin, who follows you everywhere,
Yeah.
your 8-year-old daughter.
A shadow is right, yeah, look, sure, she's a penance sometimes, but sure, she's a big asset too, so she loves horses, yeah.
The
Loves
weather
horses.
doesn't stop her anyway, she wasn't missing any of the schooling earlier in the rain.
Weather don't stop her, she loves horses, fairness to her, and she's good at it, so.
Put your gun to the head, put the gun to your heads. 1 4-year-olds that you're most looking forward to over the coming weeks.
Asher has to be the Poet's Word horse, yeah.
Yeah,
Poet's Word
I think
horse.
a lot of him, don't you?
Yeah, I think a lot of him, yeah. He's a lovely, big, fine horse, and touch wood, look, everything have to go right, but I think he could be something really nice, yeah.
Gary, thanks very much for having me this morning. A wet morning, but a very enjoyable morning, and very best to look over the next few weeks.
Brilliant, thanks for having me, Debbie. Thank you, cheers.